For our clients with thinning hair, we all want the best for our clients. Now, there's a revolutionary way of making your client's hair fuller that works with hair extensions, meaning we know that hair extensions adds hair on the bottom, although not on the top. So there's a breakthrough method of making your client's hair on the top fuller. In addition to the bottom. Now also, this revolutionary technology also can add hair in very difficult areas where you see and feel nothing. It's all based on something called a microstrand technology. Here it is. This is called a microstrand. Notice this. You might be able to see it here. Upon contact of the skin or the scalp, this is going to disappear. So what we do is we put one human hair at a time on this. Why? Because this is the same way hair grows out of a person's scalp, one hair at a time. So when we add one hair at a time on this, it becomes this as one example of the finished product. Now notice something. You see right through this. You don't see the microstrand. You see sort of hair looking like it's individual hairs just floating in the air. You will get these as a hair professional to be able to blend these in between your client's hair in a simple way where it'll make their hair fuller and you'll be able to do anything, any kind of haircut, any kind of styling, all human hair. Now, in addition to that, if you do hair toppers, this is an upgrade from a hair topper because as we know, a hair topper goes on top of your client's existing hair, covering the existing hair, which is not totally comfortable. Although the microstrand goes in between your hair. You'll be taught how to apply this in a very simple way where you actually just comb the client's hair through the openings. And that way it'll blend right into their hair and the client will actually feel their own scalp and be able to brush directly down to the scalp. So this can be an additive to hair extensions, or it can also be an upgrade for any hair topper. Now you'll be able to service any client with any type of hair loss whatsoever. Now, to elaborate on this, the microstrands are made with diamond openings, as you can see, and different size diamond openings. So you will get a booklet like this that has different size openings, from a 20 millimeter opening to a 15 millimeter opening. I know you can't see it that well, to a 13 millimeter opening, to a 10 millimeter opening, a 9 millimeter opening, an 8 millimeter opening, all the way down to a 1 millimeter opening. The purpose is so you can solve any client's hair problem. The less hair they have in each area, the smaller the opening. The more hair they have, or less thinning they have in an area, the bigger the opening, all the way down to a 1 millimeter. So as an example, I'm an example of a 1 millimeter. A 1 millimeter, if you look really close, you don't see anything. Look, see my hairline? A 1 millimeter is for a complete bald area. So you will be able to now, as a hair professional, help any client with any hair situation. Now, it's also important to know that the microstrand is as light as a feather. When you put it on, you will feel and see nothing. But at the same time, it's very strong. All right? It feels like it's flimsy, that folds right up because it molds to the client's head. But at the same time, it's very strong at the same time, yet translucent, meaning upon contact of the skin of the scalp, it disappears. So now, let's take a look how this blends into someone's hair in the back. Now look at this very closely and notice that I have to dig and dig and dig before I could even pull it out to reveal there's even something there. So you see how it completely disappears within someone's hair. Let's go even deeper than that. Let's look at a front hairline now. Notice this front hairline. The microstrand is actually blended in directly up to the front of this hairline. And notice, I have to dig and dig to pull it out just to reveal or prove that there really is hair blended there. All right? So now let's take a look at a guy's hair. Notice this guy, we're only filling in a small amount in the front hairline. Okay? And we can fill in any amount. It can be totally bald like me and fill in a full head of hair on a bald area, or it can be a thin-haired guy like this, filling in just a little bit in the front. Now, let's take a look at filling in the back part of a guy's head. What we would call maybe a bird's nest, where they have a little opening in the back. Take a look at this. Notice that you don't see it. This demonstration is to prove that you don't see anything, and then to reveal that there really is hair added by removing it. Okay? So now, this works for any kind of problem on a woman or a guy. So this will open the floodgates to helping many more clients in a much upgraded way.